All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So this is the second recording or voiceover
Aloy,
I'm doing
you're here.
in this session. There's going to be another episode after this. I think that's also going to voice
You
over
have the
unless
firearms.
unless I
I
determine
do.
that the content's like not worth
Those
putting into an episode.
explosions and shouts
But
beyond
no,
my
I mean
ears.
like the intro
Is that
definitely
the trouble
has to
you were
be.
talking about?
I,
You'll know
I, I
soon
remember
enough.
what
Till then,
cliffhanger I ended this one on, so I know what the start is. I shouldn't be talking over these two.
I
There's
got
some
odd
decent
grata
Rost
rabbits,
Aloy
which you
relationship
could call mother,
development.
of course.
it was all Mother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You always say that, but I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that. And so, make yourself alone.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlaw trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Look, Rost. I thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Until then, we wait.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
All right, so just a little bit of development, and the next sequence, starts when you go and rest at the campfire. So, I got myself a cherry smoothie I made. Oh.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Yep. So, like I was saying, I got myself a cherry smoothie here. My day has been, I went and watched Multiverse of Madness today. Took out recycling. Let's trip up to Canton, Westland kind of area too. And then right now I'm swapping around mods. Yeah, and then I'm like debating whether or not I want to equip these because, well, you can't unequip them until you get a skill, but
Follow the path.
that'll happen in due time. I think that's probably the next one that I pick up.
What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see.
So, yep, cherry smoothie. Oh, I was talking about Westland. Yes, I had a lot of things. I went and picked up some more bananas, and this one was a little bit green, but you know, threw it in. Seems to have done the trick along with the cherries. I threw a pinch of sugar, sweetened it up, and it seems to have come through. So, yeah. Sorting inventory. So I can go pick up this luminous braiding because that's, I don't want to say it's like rare, but it's decently
I'll
valuable.
watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
So I went and pulled down my Art of Horizon Zero Dawn book, just on a whim while I was going and editing this video together. And there are a lot of little remarks that will be carried through. I don't want to like spoil anything per se, but yeah, there are a lot of little remarks that I think I've kind of touched upon, like each robot type having their own kind of role in this universe, right? Watchers are used for observation and scanning and stuff like that. Yeah, the scrappers, which is kind of like recycle things, like hyenas, or I mean, like not that hyenas recycle things, but they recycle things and they're like hyenas. And then I think the only other thing we've seen are striders. I don't know really what their role in this world is, but we'll go find that out. And there are a couple other enemy types that we'll be running into in the next couple episodes. I'll kind of have their role too.
They did.
Now this thing
Hills we've passed are theirs. Tomorrow they will hunt again.
that Aloy and Roster is stalking right now is I don't really know what its role is either.
Death. If you're not careful.
Yeah, so today's been a pretty okay day. I had to leave the anxious one home alone for quite a while, but she seemed to have taken it okay.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
Huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
I'm pretty sure I placed my traps in shitty locations, and the sawtooth never actually passes by them. But it's fine. Yeah, like over here is way too far. I think, or did it run past them? I forget exactly what happened in this fight. Or it's been a couple weeks. Yeah, so sawtooths don't like fire. Yeah, so I'm trying to go back here and pick up my trap, but I can't do that. I set it up, and I have to pay the consequences for the fact that it's not actually along the path of the sawtooth in any capacity. Right, you can see the path. I think I set up another one. Sawtooths don't like fire. You can kind of see that if you hover over it. There's a blaze canister underneath the body of the sawtooth, so. So I think that bottom one is called the tear, and the fire. I don't know. If anything, I feel like Sawtooth's jobs are to burn things down, and yeah, I don't know. So I don't think I've used one of these shock traps up until this point in this playthrough, so this will be the first time seeing an enemy run into them. I don't think these guys are exceptionally difficult. It's the first sort of play. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day. No NBA games today, but the Warriors clinched yesterday, so, and that's what really matters. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm trying to hit the blaze canister underneath, but I don't think I managed to hit it. And it's me instead. As you can see, the fire's doing a decent amount of damage, just kind of ticking away there. Oh, is this what I run? Run back to the trap. Run back to the trap. Come on. Come on, past me. Ouch. There we go. Still trying to hit the blaze canister underneath. If you hit this, it will explode. And I let it explode right on top of me. Yeah, so blaze canisters, you know, you hit them with fire. I mean, I think it was, I don't know if I showed me hitting blaze canister. I was on Striders. But if you do, you know, they tick for a couple seconds and then they just boom, sawtooth heart. Oh, I probably still have that in my inventory. I do learn in like the next episode or the episode after how to recraft how to craft, or I relearn how to go and craft what do you call them, inventory slots, because that's how you do it. Under crafting, well, we missed it. I'm gonna go and drop some flowers here so I can pick up some more of these. For the chill water, really? Oh, you need to loot it completely, okay.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
Follow.
Oh my goodness, that lighting. Look at that lighting.
These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it after the proving and after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow.
I don't know if this sort of lesson is really about, you know, the world is bigger than yourself and just your struggles.
Dawn has passed. This will be your
Let
last
me
day
go
of
after
embrace as an
this
outcast. There's
dialogue.
the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh. Such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
So, as I was saying, I understand why that sort of like lesson needed to be taught, right? Because up until this point, all Aloy's really, her motivation is to win the proving, right? But this is a video game, she's the main character, there needs to be some like sort of sort of motivation to be the superhero, right? To be the main protagonist, to be the main character, you know, to be the hero. That lesson that Rost imposed on Aloy is supposed to be that lesson, but you know, it's I think it's a little bit drowned out by later things, and I don't think it really gets like hammered in that was, you know, that's an emphasis, you know, like it doesn't feel like Aloy does the things that she does in this game for that lesson that Rost just taught her about standing in something and people needing her. I don't know. At least maybe that is hammered in later, and I just don't remember those instances, those moments. Good grief! Come on, hover over. This is me looking for inventory creation in the skills. Yeah, so I went and picked up another skill, Silent Hunter or something. Because there aren't any skills that increase your resource, sort of, how much inventory space you have. There are things that go and increase your looting chance, and I do go after those in the next little bit, because I think, gosh, this is just the thief from Final Fantasy speaking to me. But you know, the more resources you're able to take that you don't need to go and like farm for, the better, right? So
Aloy.
Ross is just kind of standing outside Mother's Heart.
So, it's time. Are you ready?
Actually, not yet. I'll come back in a bit.
I see. I'll wait here.
So this just gives you an opportunity to go and do any side quests and
Aloy.
explore right now, because the next sequence kind of
You
locks you in for a long time, and there's a lot of
Yes.
exposition.
I guess.
Um,
Louder.
so
I've never been so close before.
yeah.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, the center of Nora life, the jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was of the tribe.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. but not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this to remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
I see. I'm glad to have this then. It will remind me of you, of everything you did, and how you helped prepare me for this day.
Thank you.
Heavier than it looks. But the cord is strong.
The old mother bless you, Aloy.
Hug him! Hug him! No.
And you.
Whenever you come to one of those choices, I find it so difficult to pick the not pick the
How
brain
could I
option.
do this?
I always like
Today of all days. I have to keep my mind on the proving.
So yeah, I think the first time I played through the game, I went with the brain option. Usually that's the one I go to. I hardly ever use the fist.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
It wasn't me.
I wish we got to enjoy this every year, not just special occasions.
So yeah, I get it. I understand why Ross has to go, but I think they did a decent job of making that like sort of I don't know. I feel like Aloy could have shown more emotion. But it makes sense, you know, like she can't keep looking back, you know, she needs to look forward and care for, you know, sort of care about the tribe, right? That was the other lesson of the Sawtooth, right? You know, there are people in the tribe that may rely on you. So. Alright, so there's these hands around the village, and these are places where you can go and interact. It just shows different sort of like animations of the character. I think it's very good. There's another one that's coming up that's going to be on 2 times speed because it's just a really long just dialogue dump.
Aloy! It's you, isn't it? Over here. It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
What does this cost? Oh, watcher lenses? Oh man. I don't know, Silent Hunter is just stealth, I think. You would hover over it. Oh, did I not have enough shards? Okay. I just wanted to buy all the outfits? Is that what it was? Alright, so then there's, I didn't really like hover over it, but there's an option to go and, yeah, this is just stealth. Okay, that doesn't really matter. So Nora Survivor has a lot of elemental resistance, Nora Silent Hunter has stealth, and then Nora Protector Light has melee up, I think. Or melee defense up.
Wait, Aloy, you didn't take the outfit I made you. Go on.
So he's talking about the one at the top there. You just get it for free. It doesn't have anything equipped to it. So
There. Try it on whenever you feel like it.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
alright, so I think I said this either in this episode or the next that I will be trying to equip different armors in sort of more like poster child armor, right? In more situations. So what do I go with here? Do I go with no? I go with the Protector Light, right? Come on, oh my goodness. Come on past me. eventually I'll be able to work things out. Yep, so here's another place you can kind of just sit and interact. I think there are, areas like this
Oh, nice.
in every single big city you go into. So yeah, just helps go and sort of demonstrate
Cage crawls.
culture of some areas.
Perhaps the cargo
Get down
come to
from
make
there.
amends.
Bad enough you're
I won't
drunk.
deny them the chance.
Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Get down from there, now!
Oh, that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my...
Down!
What you want is for me to have no fun at all.
Fine! Stay up on the roof all night if you want.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm drunk. Doesn't matter. I'm still climb better than anyone. Who's the climber?
Listen carefully now. But you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all life came from All Mother.
All were her children. They lived alongside each other in the comfort of her wild embrace. But some were restless. Though they took of her bounty, they wanted more.
Okay, so yeah, here's the 2x speed section.
Promised to serve them.
You can go read through it.
Better than the one All Mother provided. A world of better.
It's kind of just the idea of how the Nora see
Feed them, shelter them, give them a life of ease.
the world.
So, the fate was left with the machines. Only the true children, the mothers and fathers of the Nora, stayed with All Mother. At first, the machines did as they had promised. They built cities, great and terrible, monuments to their sins. But they would not serve the faithless for long. A king rose up among the machines, a machine more powerful than any other, the Metal Devil. And then the faithless served him and served the machines. That was not enough for the Metal Devil. He wanted all to serve him and tried to tempt the true children away from All Mother. They would not go. They gathered on the mountainside to cling to her and prayed, more devoted than ever. The Metal Devil raged louder than thunder. In his fury, he came to confront All Mother, intending to kill her. She struck him down forever. As you know, for his lifeless body lay not there still, frozen in shame. The machines were driven mad by the death of their king, and their minds became as wild as beasts. The faithless abandoned their cities, forced to wander the world without the care of the machines. Only we remain the true children of All Mother. We built all this with the hands that she gave us. Machines are to be hunted, metal to be used for scrap, for craft, but never to be adored. And we stay true to her laws, resolute in our path, don't we? For the dangers are never over. Still, the faithless envy our secret land and covet it. And year upon year, the machine's anger grows, searching for little more boys and girls who have not been bathed. What? Is that a machine around us now? No, these all guys are mistaken.
Listen carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all life came from All Mother.
Just doesn't compute.
Aloy, over here.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with
Oh,
outcasts in the wilds,
okay, so
remember?
I kind of
How
just
could I forget?
zoned out on
And
my
how
phone.
generous of you to talk
Not
to
really
me
paying
now.
attention because
Don't be like
I went to
that.
watch through
You
that
know, you're
sequence
really
like 3 times
tomorrow.
already. It's just so
Can't wait to see the
long.
looks in some of these faces when
I had to
you
go
win.
and do 2 times the
And
speed on
if
it.
you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, a man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you, if you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. All right. Always happy to. I'll give you my best.
Nope, I have no shards.
Next time, you'll be a brave.
Forgot this guy was. Oh shoot! I forgot about these. Yeah, you need to activate these ones.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of
Yeah,
Sun King
yeah.
of
Killers and slavers!
Hey, hey!
Luminance of
Hold your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken.
I love this guy.
I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. And who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities. Yeah! The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line. People of Lenora, on the eve of your proving, know the
He's wearing a
Karja
focus.
stand with
I
you.
won't let the
mine.
Karja faithless stop me from enjoying
You're the
it.
only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Owen? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a whole fruit, but you really calmed the crowd. Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the red raids. Who can blame him? I wanted to ask you something else. If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk. I never heard anything about red raids going on. What were those? Your tribe was at war and you didn't
Yeah,
know?
so I kind of
But you kept hidden away. Did you have overprotective
put this
parents or something?
one
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe. Oh, yeah.
on
I've
2 times
heard
speed
the
as
noise,
well.
That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the sun god, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost. So what happened? How did it all end? The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Asaram freebooters. Together we did the impossible. Took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the sun sits on the throne, and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit. Who are the Asaram? Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at 3 things: arguing, working steel, and brew. And freebooters. What are those? I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay, except a lot more loyal when that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard. He said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year. Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right? First I've heard of it. Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at it. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed. Like the Starchers? Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me. So what's making it happen? Well, no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling. Your sister was... Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few cards to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire vanguard, favored by the Sun King himself. How did she survive? Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or two? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you like each other. You're both rather, direct. Sorry about all... Tell me about the dream. Oh, the way I went up to a few more years. Yeah, it's the last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the cards are
Yeah, it's like drink or three.
Next to it, everything else is
I don't know if Aaron is flirting. I can't remember if there's any romantic moments.
The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. Across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky, reflecting. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation. I want to ask you. Ask away. I've never seen it. You've never seen Vanguard steel? Oh, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke us. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers 201. Might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle. With all that metal to slow you down? I got it. Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match. What else do you know about Owen? Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for runes, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him. But besides that, not much to tell. Tell me about Owen. I shouldn't. Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this.
Yeah, I'm starting to get jealous. So he's kind of flirting. I don't know. He shows up in the Forbidden West as well, at least in the trailer. So I don't know. I don't remember the relationship at the end of this game, so I kind of want to.
Alright, sorry for all of that. A lot of that.
I kind of want to just, you know, refresh. I mean, that's the whole point of this playthrough, is to refresh my memory on what's going on in this game.
I won't let the Carja Faithless stop me from enjoying the festival. What harm can they do now?
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Alright, so
Expecting more tomatoes?
I think those are the two long talking sequences.
Stones hit a lot harder. You'd know the difference.
If you wish
Oh
to
wait,
speak,
no, there might be one
we
more.
should do so after the ceremony. I'd rather not hold things up, or do anything else that angers these people.
Good timing, Aaron. Everyone knows Tearsa wants the outcast for the win, and Azra wants anyone but.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy. Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
In honor of my mother, whose name I would know if she hadn't abandoned me at birth.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
Of course, Boss is gonna win. Just look at him.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
The Karja took her little sister and Aaron's 5 years ago. All mother forgive them punish.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn it.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Asuram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then. I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
When we spoke earlier,
it didn't show.
I wish I'd gone the other way with this one, because it's an either or on that question there. I wish I'd been a little bit more confrontational. Confrontational.
Talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
Right, so I tried to go down that line of reasoning, or that dialogue path again, and I missed it, so.
Try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Far this time inviting his bloodthirsty Karja.
Alright, so the first time I actually ran through this sequence, I didn't talk to Olin, because talking to Olin is an optional sort of quest that pops up on the left there. So I went here instead, and if you do go here early, it cuts off your access to that conversation with Olin. So I made a sneaky little cut there.
You were very kind of him.
Rash is a dick. Straight up.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
You got some real assholes, and we haven't even met all of them yet.
But no one hears your prayers anyway.
Are you gonna let boss talk to you that way?
We saw you talking with the outsiders.
This is your battle.
Couldn't convince them to take you either, huh?
Your target's right over there. If you can hit the mark.
Boss won't leave her alone.
Where's your bite, outcast? Or did you need my permission to speak in the presence of a true Nora?
I'm here for the proving, that's it. Leave me alone.
You didn't know the words to the blessing,
Take out the
did you?
boss if you've got a
But no one hears your prayers anyway.
It's late and I've got nothing to say to you.
Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools
So yeah,
anyone.
Vala doesn't give you any
So this is how it's gonna
reinforcement
be
just
with you, is
yet.
it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
Too bad for you that I'm gonna win it then.
I've trained all my life for this. If I lost to you, I'd make myself an outcast for life.
Don't overestimate yourself. You wouldn't last long in the wilds.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
Yeah. The look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
So depending on the answer that you give here and the earlier
All
sort
you
of
did that day was make
rock
me stronger.
thing,
Just wait.
things end slightly differently here.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
Nice job handling Boss.
Right, because the dialogue
keep
there
him
just
quiet
changed
till morning.
when, you know, right, she just said,
don't
she
believe
referenced
we've
when I
met.
hit the rock out of your hand, so.
Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Boss, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks. She looks serious.
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
It's so hard for me not to go with the brain option every single time.
Comforts and distractions. That's what I think.
Not all comforts are bad.
Comforts are weakness.
You sound just like my mother. You can always go back to living in the wilds if you have to. In the meantime, get some rest.
Should have responded with the heart, I think. I don't know if they're like right answers, but they do change how, you know, characters interact with them. Right? But you can see like the whole stone throwing sequence.
I think that was sort of like the wrong answer to give. I really should go and look up what the good, quote-unquote good dialogue options are. Yeah, but anyway, here's the proving. He's just like, this guy?
Ready
Really?
yourselves. What will it take to get you out of here?
razors. They're a little bit new, I think. This is my second run through of this because I think I actually died to these guys. Yeah, I think I actually died to them, so I went and did another, what I thought was a sneaky jump cut, but not really. So I ended up killing one.
Your trophy is shattered, outcast.
And my
Looks like
quest
you'll
is
need
go and
another.
loot my trophy. But as soon as you go and you do so, nope.
There. Faster, come on.
Boss the asshole goes.
I've gotta catch up.
Yep, everyone here's an asshole.
I've gotta catch up.
So these guys have blaze canisters on their back. So, boom. Hit one of them with a fire arrow.
Is the outcast coming?
She was behind me.
Right, then after this, gotta follow the brave trail.
Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss will win, or Vala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish. Oh, now, that's an old trail. 2 died on it last year.
So yeah,
It's
these
falling
this is
Better
the
dead
proving's
last
happening
than
at the
dead
sort of like
altogether.
tentacles, the squid monster up in the mountain.
Whoa, 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 whoa! My old mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself! It doesn't get any easier. You're insane to go that way. That's it.
No way but forward
Just
now.
stop right there.
Who's in the lead? I can't see. Boss, we'll follow them.
Come on
Bailey's
now.
gonna take that challenge.
Faster. Stop dragging. Gotta keep going.
The outcast. On the other trail? Is she crazy?
Good. I'm gaining.
The outcast is catching up.
If you say so. Oh. I definitely go and jump off right here, accidentally. Right here. Yep.
Okay, you have to go press triangle there.
Oops. So yeah, I just cut out the loading screen. You can die here. It doesn't really go and, as you can see, it doesn't really go and change
Made it.
how things work.
Now hurry. Keep at it. I've trained my whole life for this. They had a tribe, but I had the wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be perfect.
Alright, so Shotcut's not doing a great job of handling this. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go and cut the audio a little bit. So right here,
Come
cut
on,
the
you can
audio,
make it.
future me.
Can't let them beat me now.
She didn't win! The outcast cheated!
An outcast? Win the proving? Never. For she is a brave now.
You did it.
As are you all. So long as you put your trophy on the altar.
Yeah, so
But
you
it is
can see,
Aloy.
kind of on the map
Once outcast,
where you are in relation to everything
and
else.
now brave. Who is first among you?
Keep them pinned down till the others arrive.
We can't stay here. That's the way out. But we won't make it under fire.
They can't shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy. I'll find an angle.
Fast! Fast! Are you with us?
I'm with you!
Let's go. Now!
Kill them! Too many of them! We can't win! We can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us!
So obviously you get headshot, kills them quicker. I think I missed quite a number of these shots. I don't think I died though, which is even more embarrassing.
We can't stop them!
Yeah, my headshot percent is about as good as my headshot percent in Valo, which is absolutely terrible. Which is to say, absolutely terrible.
Quick! Run for the slip wire!
Kill them all! No witnesses, no survivors!
Stay together!
Oh no! There's more! They keep coming! How many are there?
Pull together and fight! Don't give up yet! Put down the Norris.
Yeah, this next wave introduces a couple melee guys. You can just spear them or hit them with the spear.
Too many of them!
Up on the ridge. There's more of them.
We can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us! Kill the invaders! Kill them! They're too strong! We can't stop
Aim
them!
assist is probably helping out just a little bit here. I don't know how much aim assist actually plays at the horizon, but that'd be my guess. Like my controller aim must be just completely terrible, considering my mouse and keyboard aim is awful. Vault kind of just standing out in the open.
Grab this now.
Come on. There we go.
Now, descend while we have a chance.
Dies now! Everyone, forward!
So yeah, depending on your dialogue choices, I think it changes how those two die right there, or that death sequence. I'm not sure if there's a way to make them survive. You know what? Let me just look that up right now.
Can't hit anything with this.
So yeah, you can go and pick up the heavy weapon. Okay, so the actually the dialogue choices that I've made so far don't really change much. Boss throwing a rock at Aloy only changes Aloy's responses to Boss's taunt. The other ones are just sort of like the way you express yourself. Kind of like the dialogue choices in Titanfall 2, because. Okay, the reason why those dialogue choices work so well, the Titanfall 2 dialogue choices work so well, is because they're both, like, all the options that you can pick seem plausible, like, in the space of that character, you know? Like, it makes sense that that character would go and say the things that he says.
Turn your face to the sun, child.
So yep, Frost came in to save the day, and of course...
Burn it all, then to your task.
As you command.
Aloy. Aloy.